Dann sehen sie das. Oder so ähnlich. Schauen wir mal.
A scientific study says 73.
So the three backers 3000 is in
Krieg
it
das da
then?
rein?
That gives me that impression.
Nein.
We should
Ich
send
stelle
a
es erstmal
technician,
hoch
no
und dann
matter
kann
what
er
else we may do.
That would be best.
unten das Zeug in den Filter kippen oder
Meanwhile, we have bigger
so. Die haben ja unendlichen Kaffeedurst. Die kann er nie zu mal mit, oder? Ja, die ist jetzt weg. Aber ich kann es ja oben reinkippen. Vielleicht. Vielleicht auch nicht. Na, es wird schon mal golden.
That should make for some heated discussion.
Ja, das wird lustig. Okay. Schön und auffällig bleiben wir jetzt da.
The decline in the lumber business has led to a 10.32% drop in unit value.
That's terrible. Can we compensate using a return value for...
All right, coffee's coming.
I think we can
Da geht euch die Düse, Jungs. Da bin ich jetzt mal gespannt. Tabasco-Kaffee. Teurer Kaffee, oder? Ja. Leck mich doch am Arsch. Man muss das immer in diesem Raum abstürzen lassen. Ich hätte speichern sollen. Okay, da gespeichert. Ich habe die Tabasco-Soße aber schon. Es nervt, oder? Ja, es nervt. Halt schlecht programmiert. Ich meine, man sollte nicht in C programmieren, wenn man es nicht kann. Einmal speichern. Einmal Lift hoch.
So the three backer 3000 is in it then?
That gives me that impression. We should send a technician, no matter what else we may do.
That would be best.
All right,
That should make for some heated discussion.
Darf noch warten, oder? Jo. Und mehr Kaffee.
All right, coffee's coming.
The decline in the lumber business has led to a...
Jetzt nicht nochmal abstürzen hier. Und diesmal stürzt nicht ab. Ah, wir brauchen, glaube ich, ein Bierchen. Zu scharf, der Kaffee.
A nice cold beer. Just what the doctor ordered.
By Ingram's red nose, that was just the thing.
By Moradin's empty purse, the price of gold is in the critical zone.
By Owl's slide rule, how could this happen?
Ingerim be with us. The exchange supervisory authority is onto us. All our possessions are worthless.
I guess there's only one thing we can do.
Ah.
By Moradin's swollen mole, our firm is almost broke. They'll lock us up and throw away the key.
Right. As managers, we're responsible. I just wish there was another way out.
Hello! I brought the founder's share with me so that it wasn't left just lying around where anyone could take it.
By Minigrim's fairy tales, I think I have an idea.
Oh, yes. My dear assistant to the management, you've been with the firm for quite a while now.
But I just started working for you.
But you do an excellent job, and we really appreciate it.
By Owla's weeping eye, that is the truth of it. And seeing as how we're so delighted with your work, we've decided to promote you.
Again? That's nice of you.
Who says there's no future in working for dwarves?
Exactly. That's why we want you to take over the management of Dwarves Inc. Limited.
Exactly. You already have the founder's share. I hereby name you the new Chief Executive Officer.
You want me to take over the management? That's really very nice of you.
By Moradin's Silver Axe, we're overjoyed that you agreed to be our that you agreed to take over the management.
Yes, my congratulations. Unfortunately, we must leave immediately. An important business trip, you understand.
True. Sadly, we have to leave right away. We'll be back later.
Take care. And thanks for everything.
Aha.
That was nice, wasn't it, Ceville?
Well, we have the satisfaction of having fleeced them when they wanted to fleece you. Stupid dwarves.
And that means that I can now vote at the council meeting too.
Ah, so läuft der
Though I
Hase.
still haven't decided whom to vote for.
That's nothing to joke about.
Don't be so grouchy. Let's make sure that Gwendolyn is elected.
Like I'm oh so happy about that.
That's my founder's share, which I got from the dwarves, perfectly honestly.
Gucken, was ich da oben noch klauen gehen kann.
A scientific study says 73%.
That's terrible. Can we compensate using a return value financial interest point?
That will be hard.
But I'll have to wait until Basilius has been stopped before I can take care of business.
Go to war. So, pass mal auf, ich bin hier jetzt die neue Chefin, ja? Wenn die zwei Galgenvögel von Zwergen hier wieder reinkommen, dann lass sie nicht rein, die haben hier nichts mehr zu sagen. Und wenn alles gut war, ist kriegst du 5% Gehaltserhöhung. Alles verstanden?
Right.
I said, excuse me.
I said I'm busy.
But I'm the boss here.
My contract contains a clause giving me a 10-hour coffee break which just started. So, stop bothering me.
10-hour coffee break.
I see you too are learning what it's like to have competent personnel.
Naja, dann wollen wir jetzt mal zur Tat schreiten. Nee, ist mir fast nicht aufgefallen. Ein Schnurrbart wie ein Fahrradlenker.
I assume these desks are for the different council members.
Well done, little one. We have a total of 7 representatives of the different groups in Faeryanis. The heroes, the fairies, the dwarves, the monsters, the elves, the spirits and genies, and the druids.
Ah. And people have to pay you lot so royally just to stand around here and debate. You're even more evil than I am. I've never been known for being generous.
I assume these desks are for...
Well, the stand...
Ah, you're even more evil.
Is there anything else I could...
Can we vote now?
But of course... so, if everyone would take their places, please. Excellent. Then let us proceed with the vote. I would like to remind all of you that this election will go a long way towards defining Faeryanis' future. Now then, honored representatives of the various factions, who shall be the new ruler of all Faeryanis? The magnanimous Basilius or the good-natured Gwendolen? I must remind you that this vote requires a unanimous decision. Furthermore, I would also like to point out that the Supreme Court of Faeryanis has no influence over this decision. Let us begin with the Councillor for the Fairies. Cast your vote for either Basilius or Gwendolen.
We fairies choose the lesser of two evils and vote for Gwendolen.
Excellent. I hear a vote for Gwendolen. Now then, it's time for the next council member. What have you decided, Ambassador of the Monsters?
We vote for Gwendolen too, after having heard about what Basilius plans to do with taxes.
Aha, well then I'll put down another vote for Gwendolen. Now to proceed. How do you vote, O Ambassador of the Spirit World?
As usual, I would like to take this opportunity to demand a 10% raise for all our union members out there. And we vote for Gwendolen.
Oh, excellent. Then I'll just put down another vote for Gwendolen. And now for the Druids. How do you vote, O wisest of the wise?
Normally we Druids are neutral, but I am bound by our holy rituals to vote for Gwendolen.
Really? No more neutrality. Very well then, I'll put down another vote for Gwendolen. And now we come to the next council member, the greatest heroine of all heroines. How do you vote?
The Newbie Island Academy of Heroes votes for Gwendolen.
Excellent. Then I'll put down a vote for Gwendolen. So, Dwarven Ambassador, how do you vote?
We dwarves vote for the good-natured and honourable Gwendolen, who will rule wisely and fairly.
Yes, okay. Let's carry on here.
Very well then. I'll put that down as another vote for Gwendolen. And last, but not least, I ask you, O Elven Ambassador, for whom will you vote?
We elves feel it is time that this country return to a greener policy. We therefore vote for Gwendolen, even as we reach out to offer her our help in creating a just and ecologically sound Faeryanis.
Very well then, I'll put that down as another vote for Gwendolen. Excellent! That ends the voting. Now for the tally. I see we have a unanimous decision. All of our council members have voted for Gwendolen. Rejoice, citizens of Faeryanis. Your wise councillors have made their decision and elected a good-natured queen.
Ha! Take that, Basilius. Lily, we won.
Wonderful. I never doubted us for a moment, Ceville.
To be honest...
Then don't be honest.
But Basilius hasn't been caught yet. I won't have my revenge until I can wrap my fingers around that snake's scrawny little neck.
All right, but first we're going to throw the usual council party.
What council party?
We always throw a huge party after each election.
At public expense, of course.
Want to race to see who's first in the Golden Whirlpool?
Okay, but no sailing through the walls, Genie.
I think it's just so great that we were able to finish that election so that we can party down. I even brought my water pipe. So those are our democratically elected representatives on the council.
Lily, I have to admit that I'm slowly coming to understand this democracy thing. The ones in charge are just as tyrannical as I was, but they hide it better.
Yeah, great.
Come on, Lily, let's celebrate a bit and then go get Basilius.
And that's how Lily and Ceville helped good Queen Gwendolen take power. Basilius's evil plan seemed to have been stopped. But he developed another, even more evil plan to take over all Faeryanis. And soon he began to put his plan into action. Another day in beautiful Faeryanis. And what have we here? Oh, an unfortunate dispute requiring my judgment. I only hope I can present these citizens a good and fair verdict. Let's see. The big bad wolf is suing the three little pigs for damages after sustaining a head wound from a falling roof tile while he was blowing down their house. On the other hand, the three little pigs are suing the big bad wolf for damages to their house.
Ah. Okay. Das Ganze ist jetzt mit Blümchen und rosa Schleierchen an einem riesen goldenen Gummibärchen, Vögelchen, Maus, keine Ahnung, sie sitzt auf einem Thron. Na, sie hat sich auf jeden Fall gemütlich gemacht. Und wir sollten natürlich den Wolf.
I should punish the wolf. I'll write him a letter condemning his deeds. As for the rest, the Treasury will cover the costs for both parties. Excellent. I hope this verdict is both wise and fair. Then I should return to my other duties. What else do we have here? A letter from the mine manager. It seems he urgently needs fresh workers. I just can't stand the thought that people have to work so hard there. I think it would be best if I closed the mine and have the workers compensated. Basilius, my loyal counselor, I've just decided to close the mine. All of the workers there should be paid appropriately.
Brilliant, milady. I am sure we'll find another source of revenue for the kingdom's empty treasury.
Yes. We must finally do something about the rampant oppression which flourished under Ceville's reign.
Indeed, milady, indeed. You've been working so hard, milady. You should take a rest. Take one of those delicious cherries. They'll pick you right up.
My loyal Basilius, you're so good to me. I just can't resist these cherries. That's my beloved parrot, Poldy. He happily repeats anything he's told to. My beloved throne. I gave that funny-shaped thing Ceville had to the orphanage to use as a slide.
Tja, irgendwie war die Aufnahme nichts. Also ich habe mit dem hier oben versucht. Gehen wir es nochmal kurz durch. Ich bin ja hier rein gesprungen oder katapultiert worden. Mit der Hängematte. Da ist ein Hamster, da ist irgendwie Coffee Table. Ja, das ist abgeschlossen. Da ist so ein stiller Diener, so ein Speiseaufzug. Aber wenn ich drin sitze, komme ich hier halt schlecht dran. In der Küche war ich. Können wir ja nochmal kurz reingehen. Da habe ich das habe ich aus dem Hamster da geklaut. Das habe ich in der Küche gefunden. Den Besen habe ich da auch irgendwo gefunden. Und Tabasco hat hier schon immer da. Dann habe ich hier das Dings aufgemacht, die Tür. Da kam mir der alte eingefrorene Chefkoch da irgendwie entgegen. Ich habe versucht, ihn irgendwie mit der Soße zu schmelzen, aber das wurde nix. Okay. Dann war ich mit dem fertig, habe mit der angefangen. Ja, nochmal drunter. Okay. Und renn mal schön. So. Dann ging alles los. Er hat geschrien, Hilfe, Hilfe, Hilfe! Er hat mich eingeschlossen, der böse Basilius. Und dann wollte ich den Knirps da irgendwo hochschießen. Dafür haben wir hier die Hammock genommen.
I'd say the hammock surrendered to Ceville in the end.
Genau. Ist jetzt kaputt. Ceville ist irgendwo anders gelandet. Im falschen Fenster, ich glaube in dem hier. Broken Window.
This is the window Ceville flew through.
Genau. Der hat es irgendwie nicht bis nach oben geschafft. Aha, und dann bin ich noch auf die Idee gekommen, dass man ja in diesem Lastenaufzug, wer ist denn das?
An oversized door framed by silk curtains to the left and right. Royal families always did tend to be extravagant.
Genau. Dann bin ich noch auf die Idee gekommen, dass man im Lastenaufzug eventuell Sachen austauschen kann. Sie wahrscheinlich nicht. gefunden habe ich hier, dann bin ich nach Ceville habe ich hier weitergemacht. Sie hat ein paar Eicheln gefunden, was so gute Munition abgibt. Da hinten habe ich so einen Gartenschlauch geklaut. Und das sind hier die losen Fäden von dem Hammer.
I don't think so.
Und jetzt gucke ich mich gerade ein bisschen um, was man denn noch so machen kann. Und war jetzt gerade hier. Ah ja, ich versuche dann irgendwie einen Gartenschlauch unten beim Brunnen anzubinden, um mich da abzulassen. Das funktioniert aber nicht, weil er zu steif ist, um einen Knoten reinzumachen. So weit so gut.
There are lots of crates standing around here. I wonder why.
Guck mal, was die
Those are the
haben.
Queen's things. The stuff she doesn't keep in the castle anymore. Women are famous for owning more stuff than they know what to do with.
Be quiet, you idiot. I'm sure the Queen has her reasons for having 200 pairs of shoes.
Okay. Guaranteed you could hang something from that flagpole. No.
No, why not?
I could eat half a cow.
A torch rope runs from the flagpole on the wall to the one on the balcony.
Ach, da kann ich einmal dranhängen und dann Sachen austauschen.
Basilius will pay us good money if no one disturbs his evil plans.
Doesn't it bother you that we're working for someone really evil now?
Lass mal gucken, ob das hier geht. Ich nehme irgendwas. Was da reinpasst, zum Beispiel dieses Hamsterwelt. Und geht nach unten oder nach oben? Er geht nach oben, dann geht er zum... Ich schätze, er findet das dann. Aber gucken wir mal, was sie noch machen kann. Also sie kann hier wahrscheinlich dann mit ihm Sachen austauschen. Haben wir die zwei Idioten da wieder. Dumm und dümmer.
I could eat a maximum menu right now.
Maximum. Ah, ist ja doch wieder ein Einspieler mit McDonald's. Hier gibt's doch das Maxi-Menü, oder?
Halt! No one is allowed to enter the palace.
Don't be so rough, Smiley. She's just a little girl.
May I go into the castle?
May I go into the castle?
No, no one may enter the castle.
Couldn't you let me in the castle anyway, please?
No.
Wouldn't you like to take a break?
No way.
We've had some bad experiences with breaks.
Be quiet, you idiot.
Aren't you getting hungry?
Well, actually...
Be quiet, you idiot.
Okay, okay. At least I wrote down this delicious recipe from the kitchen.
What recipe is that?
It's for delicious chocolate cherry.